Caledonian Elixir. Live from Glasgow, Scotland, welcome to the Caledonian Elixir. I'm your host Vincent, and we are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter X, and Rumble. Also as a podcast on Spotify. So don't forget you can check us out later when we upload episodes to Spotify. Also, wherever you find us, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share button. It helps the channel out, and I do appreciate it. So, welcome back. And just before I went live, President Trump made a speech using a teleprompter for a change, unlike myself, where I'm not using a teleprompter. And it was a speech about the Iran war. And it got me thinking about how many people in the United States, in the MAGA sphere, whatever you want to call it, um, people around the world who had expectations of his presidency, in part due to the fact that he made certain campaign promises. And I'm wondering how many people feel let down by what he has done, not just in regards to the Iran war, but also in regards to the Epstein files. You know, he made an effort to prevent the files from being released, and even since they have been released, so many of them have been redacted. Millions of files have been redacted. In fact, I heard that his name has been redacted thousands of times in the files. So he has done a lot to prevent transparency in regards to the Epstein files, and he has definitely went back on his promises not to start any new wars. That is 9 countries, 9 nation states he has bombed since he has become president, and he has started an all-out war in Iran that I don't think he knows how to end. So because there are wars waging across the world, plunging us into a existential crisis. And if we're not in one now, we definitely will be soon. We see markets shaking, the cost of commodities like fertilizer rising, um, thousands killed, and not just in Iran. We see people dying in Lebanon, Israel, Iraq, Kuwait. Millions displaced. The IDF has displaced around 1 million Lebanese, and that's around a quarter of the population of Lebanon. And I made an episode not that long ago with a debate panel, including a former US diplomat, Jim Jatras, um, Nicholas Gonzalez from the Anchor Baby. He's part of the JLP, Jesse Lee Pearson outfit, um, and a couple of other characters. And it's a good debate on the war between the US, Israel, and Iran. So I recommend you check that out. But the main reason I'm doing this is I would like to put together an episode this month, maybe in a couple of weeks, about whether you feel Trump has let down America, whether he has let down the world, and whether he has betrayed his campaign promises. I heard Alex Jones the other day comment on how he thinks that Trump has some cognitive issue, is perhaps ill. So it looks like Jones is turning on Trump. Nick Fuentes has, Owen Scheuer has, so many of the people in media who really worked their asses off to get him elected and have supported him for the last 10 years are realizing that not only is he betraying some of his promises, but there could be something wrong with the guy. And his speech tonight was another example of, in my opinion, him not knowing what the hell he's doing. Hence why he's reading from a teleprompter for a change. But it really does seem like he is changing from one day to the next the goals of the war. And for those who said it had nothing to do with regime change, that's nonsense because they said outright on day one that the Iranian people should rise up and overthrow the regime. It was definitely one of the main goals. And if you think about it, they haven't got rid of enriched uranium in Iran, so Iran still has the potential to develop a nuclear weapon. Iran is still firing off missiles, and the regime is standing strong. Sure, they killed the Ayatollah, but the Ayatollah's son has just taken over. You know, we've got another Khamenei in power. So far, so good. So what? So if you would like to come on the show and participate in a debate panel on whether you feel that Trump has betrayed his promises, maybe you feel that he hasn't, and that the US had to go after Iran, that they had to take these actions, and that the whole Epstein affair, you know, you're just dismissing that too. But there are other things, you know, he has got the border under control to a certain extent, at least. So maybe you feel that he's doing a good job, or again, maybe you feel that he's just pissed it away and he's betrayed his campaign promises. Well, I would like to hear from you. So leave a comment, and if you would like to come on the show, you can email me. My Gmail is in my channel description, or you can DM me on X. This is going to be an excellent show. It's going to be up in a couple of weeks. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. But just remember, there are a lot of people willfully spreading chaos across the world. So everybody be cool. You be cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gold pressed platinum, slip strips and bars. If you ever find some, you can lose it in quarts. Get a Ractogino, spin the double wheel. Order a black hole, just depends how you feel. Yeah, it just depends how you feel. Gold pressed platinum, you know it's a gas. Mom vomits it up into a tiny little glass. Liquid platinum, more you amass. Better than bronze, cobalt, silver, nickel or brass. Silver, nickel or brass. We're living in a high society, living on station. Part of the alliance, the United Federation. Picking up the pieces from